Onward! We must defeat the flying spaghetti monsters at all costs! Gah! Not gonna lie, I definitely hit some stuff on my coffee table. Let's buggy. Hello and welcome back to High Ground MTG. I'm your co-host, KyGuy, and for tonight's brew, we are going to play that wonderful, magical, flying spaghetti deck, Eldrazi Tron. That's right, we were playing with the big, bad spaghetti monsters themselves, big bad Eldrazi. Now that Arcum's Astrolabe has been banned out of the format, Eldrazi Tron was teetering there, and it has just solidified itself as a modern tiered deck. So I wanted to explore that, as I am a Tron player on this channel, and there's been some new hotness with the deck as well. So people are playing this Mazemind Tome, and I kind of wanted to see if it's any good in the deck. So that's why we're here. So let's go over let's do a quick deck tech, and we'll jump into some games. So land package is obviously the Tron lands. We got mine, power plant, versus tower. What do you think of the new Tron lands in Double Masters? Let me know in the comments down below. We're also running Eldrazi Temple, Ghost Quarter, Scavenger Grounds, a Cavern of Souls, and I'm also running one of these Bonders Enclaves. I think it's pretty interesting. If we have a tap, and it's from Ikoria, 3 tap, draw a card, activate this ability if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, which, let's be honest, we're going to. So pretty decent. And then we're running 2 blast zones, because this will take care of every 1 drop, every 2 drop that we need. Wipes out goblins, all the things that we need. 4 maps, obviously, and then I'm running, like I said, 3 of the Mazemind Tomes in place of, you might have seen Mind Stone in the deck. I've eliminated those in favor of Tome. Matter Reshaper, naturally. 2 Dismember, 4 Karn the Great Creator. We are running the Wishboard package. I'll go into the artifacts I've decided to put in later. 4 Thought-Knots here. Reality Smasher, the big Basham brothers of the deck. These are the cards that you want out on the battlefield ASAP. I'm running 2 Ugin the Ineffables. Colorless spells you cast cost 2 less. Also deals with pesky target permanents. So running 2 of those. I am running 1 big boy Ugin. Gotta say, big fan of this card, and when you got the mana, you got the mana, so just does a little bit of everything. It's a lightning bolt to any target, it's a wipe effect that exiles everything. It's what you want. I am running 1 Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger. I'm hoping that we get sponsored by Hungry Man, so that's why I'm running it in the deck. Also a 10-10 for 10. It's not that hard in Tron, so it's pretty good. 4 Chalice of the Void with art by the amazing Seb McKinnon. If you haven't, follow him on Facebook. Gorgeous art. I just got this piece framed. I kickstarted one of his projects, and I'm so excited to get that piece back here soon. I will share it on the channel when I get it. 3 Walking Ballista and 1 in the sideboard. So speaking of sideboard, let's jump into that. We're running 2 Spatial Contortions, +3, -3. You know, we can even target our own Reality Smashers and Thought-Knot Seers, especially Reality Smashers. So we get a 7-1 if we just need to get in that extra damage. And as far as the Wishboard, Grafdigger's Cage cannot be understated. Euro is still a card in Modern. So pretty important that we have this. Relic of Progenitus, again, pretty important. Liquid Metal Coating. I don't know why. It's a liquid metal coating. I don't know why I said it like that. Great with Karn, great synergy. Spyglass, that's the 2 mana Pithing Needle that you get to look at their hand. Torpor Orb. It's a Torpor Orb. Why am I talking like this? I sound like, do you know what Lorne Michaels sounds like? It's kind of Lorne Michaels. Well, you see, it's I kind of want to cut this in favor of an Oblivion Stone, but we'll keep it in here. Crucible of Worlds, Ensnaring Bridge, Trinisphere, Mystic Forge for some card advantage. Sky Sovereign Console Flagship, a Wormcoil Engine, Sundering Titan, and Walking Ballista. And there you have it. That's the deck. So why don't we jump into some games and see how it does? Let's create a room, shall we? Once again, thank you for liking, subscribing to the channel. We recently just hit 100. I don't know if this is the right way. 100 subscribers. That is huge. Thank you for everybody that's watching our content. We love making modern content for you, everybody. So our deepest gratitude to you. We won the die roll, so that's fantastic. We have turn 3 Tron, but we don't really have anything to do with it. It's all lands. This is. We'll keep it on the hope that we draw into a threat. And in the blind, having turn 3 Tron is never a bad thing. So, and we have a little bit of interaction with Dismember and Scavenger Grounds if we need it. So, our opponent, ATL Chain_Lightning. Good luck to you. Do you think they're from Atlanta? Like ATL Chain Lightning. Looks like we might be up against Jund, or we could be up against Gobos. All right, Inquisition. They get Dismember. If we're up against Jund, I think we're pretty okay. If we're up against Goblins, I don't really know. I guess we'll find out together, won't we? How this matchup is gonna stack up if it's the Gobbo deck. Walking Ballista stacks up pretty darn nice. Get a 3/3. Take care of little snoops. Alright. Jund. It is Jund. They're cracking their wooded foothills. They're getting some fun. Again, a basic forest. Look at this art. Who did this? John Avon. Ah, you dynamite artist, you. Look at that. You know what is really great about John Avon's art? You can always spot this little bit of like white. Like he always loves having like this natural sun. Get out of here, Black Leaves Cliffs. This natural sunlight in their art. Alright, they're dropping it to Guif. I'm hesitant to crack Expedition Map because it's an artifact in the graveyard, but we gotta do it. But we also have Scavenger Grounds, which is really great. So we can shrink the Goyf. Tower. Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. I grabbed the tower. I should grab the mine. Okay, that was Biff. That was so stupid. Alright. Well, we messed that up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I guess on the plus side, we can shrink the Glyph to... We can shrink the Glyph to like a 0/1? Alright, well... Yes. We will sack it to its own ability. Oh, never mind. It just goes to a 0/1. Cool. So we don't take any damage. And if we can drop this Walking Ballista on our turn. I cannot believe I biffed it that hard. Oh my gosh. We've all been there. It's a hot day, ladies and gentlemen. It is like 90 some odd degrees and really gross. So, but they didn't see that play from us. So, I mean, otherwise they probably would have played their land ahead of time. But now our Walking Ballista plane is null and void. Oh man. Oh man. You fool, KyGuy. You fool. Alright. What are they fetching for here? What's the biggest blunder you've ever made in Magic? I want to know. I'm trying to think of my biggest blunder. One time I was playing a Blue Moon deck in my LGS, and I was playing against Affinity, and I had like masterfully like controlled the entire game. And they had a cranial plating, and I had a lightning bolt in hand, and if I had bolted their creature, I would have won on my turn, but I didn't realize that cranial plating was like plus X plus 0, and I thought it was like plus X plus X. And Spiny Mouse pointed that out to me after the game, and I felt like such an idiot. So, I'm only human. I am not a... I bet you this is by John, too. No, Bob Eagleton. Eggleton? That is beautiful. Mirage. Alright. If I wasn't paying so much attention to the artwork and maybe focus more on the game... Well... Up. I think that's gonna cost us the game. Well, we'll drop a tower and see if that's enough. You know what? I'm gonna drop Walking Ballista so I can have a blocker. I think that's okay. We can block something if we need to, and then ping an elemental. Also important to note, our opponent ATL something or other is playing Abrupt Decay. Alright, they're cracking their Nurturing Peatland for a card. Alright, so we'll do a 1 here. This also will grow the Goyf, unfortunately. Artifact creature. And an instant. Well, they already have an instant, so. Seasoned Pyromancer. Good tech. Good tech. 6. I just need to... What do I need to rip? I need to rip a Tron land. Tron piece. Mine. Mine! No! You're not a mine. Alright, we'll drop Karn here. And then I think I just get Ensnaring Bridge. Try and slow down Tarmogoyf. They also have... I mean, Trinisphere's not going to do anything. Let's get Ensnaring Bridge, and then I have an option for the next turn. I'll have 2 cards in hand. Oh my gosh. Just perfect on our opponent. Oh, that was rough. Rough. Think about if we had the Tron plan, we would have been able to drop... if you're still watching, bless you. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna, like, a salty scoop, but... I mean, we're down to 7. Swamp. Come on. Tron piece. Mine. Of course. Now we get it. What saves us here? I mean, we could cast Sundering Titan, right? And get rid of forests. How much mana do we have? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? We've got 11 mana. Maybe we just drop Sundering Titan. Yeah, let's do that. I forgot that I'm not playing my regular version of Tron either. I thought I had Jingantha in the sideboard, which I don't. So we can get rid of a mountain and a forest and a swamp. Each basic land type. I think this is gonna really hurt them. And we also have a 7/10, which isn't bad. So mountain, forest, swamp. What are they playing here? Oh, are they floating mana? Is that what they're doing? I mean, they could be playing an Abrupt Decay or an Assassin's Trophy. There's a gajillion types of removal, but I think slowing them down on lands isn't a bad idea. We are not punished. Can we make the comeback? Oh my god. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is I don't think so, but we'll see. Wow. So clutch. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Having that K command. Done. Having that K command was so clutch. Well, we made a valiant effort. We'll concede this game. That was a good rip out of our sideboard. All right, so they're Jund. We are Eldrazi Tron. They have a lot of removal. What do we want? Do we want removal? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. If I hadn't biffed it. If I just hadn't biffed it. Actually, Chalice of the Void's green here. I don't know if Walking Ballista is super good here. I'm going to drop Walking Ballista and even bring in a Relic of Progenitus. Try it like that. See what we can do. I cannot believe I ripped a long lane. That whole game would have played out much differently. We're on the play, and we have threats, and we have turn 3 Tron. We're keeping it. We play the mine. We play expedition map. And then pray that we don't have any kind of removal. They don't have any kind of removal for the map on turn 1. I mean, I guess a Nature's Claim would be pretty bad, but I don't think Jund's playing Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim. Blah. I can say words. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm liking seeing Khan, the great creator. Did any of you play the sweet Mycosynth Lattice combo? Those were the days. Those were the days. That's why I have this sweet, like, promo art. I miss Mycosynthing Lattice people out of the game. Oh, so much fun. Alright. Alright, they're going to their end step. We are going to get the right land this time. We're going to get a power plant. You see that? We don't have that? Power plant. Oh gosh. Could you imagine if I didn't get a power plant? Well, let me just draw into it naturally, of course. We don't have any way to enable Fatal Push here, but I kind of want to see what they're working with, so we're going to just drop... Let's see. Do we drop Ugin the Ineffable? No, we don't want to do that quite yet. I think... Here. We will drop Thought-Knots here. I think getting a look at their hand is a good idea. Kind of get a sense of what's going on. Gross! I got Bloodblade of Liliana the Veil, 3 Overgrown Tombs, and a Pillage. Well, we're going to get rid of this old Pillage, because I want to keep my lands. And then... they'll probably play Lily here. Probably. They're definitely going to play Lily here. Yeah, Pillage on the draw, not so hot. Pillage on the play, very good. There she is. I'm hoping... I kind of wish that... and they're going to draw some rando card. I kind of wish they had some kind of new art for this one, for Double Masters. But we'll see. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum. If we draw another tower, it'd be so good. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we're gonna get some super value here. Just gonna destroy you. Play Reality Smasher for 3 and smash face. Ooh, I guess they have another Liliana the Veil too, which is a bummer, but I'm okay with that. They're down to 12. They also could play Bloodbraid here. Ooh. No, they're just gonna take out my Ugin. So then they'll probably take out my Reality Smasher. Bummer. We knew what was in their hand. We should have played a lot smarter. That is my fault. Yeah. Totally my fault. Thought Knots here. Or I could drop Karn. If I drop Karn, I could get a Walking Ballista. And ping Lily. Choose an artifact. Yes. I mean, we have 4 Walking Ballistas, so. Shame about our Ugin passing away into the ether. Alright, we'll deal 1 to you. Alright, 2 lilies out of the way. It's just like a ping pong of planeswalkers over here. You play Planeswalker, I play Planeswalker. You play Planeswalker, I play Planeswalker. Do you think a modern deck is viable without a Planeswalker in it? Alright, BBE, here it comes. Cascade Trigger, what you got? Ooh. Ashiok, alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Means we can't search, but I don't think that is something that is... When we're not playing fetches, I don't think it's too harsh. Ooh. Yeah, we want to block here. And then we'll ping 1 here. Get 1 last activation from them. Save our Karn. Let's see. They've got a mountain, a swamp, mountain, forest. Let's see. We want to get an artifact. What should we get? What should we get? I mean, we could just get just about anything here. We could just get another Walking Ballista and have it enormous. Alright. We'll play a Walking Ballista here for... What is it? 4? Dunzo. Just get rid of this. And we will pass the turn. We also have Dismember up. I don't know why I just didn't play Dismember. I'm at 20 life. Silly. Alright, Raging Ravine for our opponent. They choose not to activate. Alright, well, that's on them. Alright, we win this game. Probably because I was paying attention and got the right lands this time. That makes a difference. We won the match. So, even though we biffed it, game 1, we won the match. Guess they just didn't want to play against Eldrazi Tron. It's probably not a great matchup. Alright, Elijah. It's you and me. Let's do it. We would like to play first. Bonda's Enclave. Tower Plant and no mine. I keep it. I mean, the odds of us ripping into one of the lands we need isn't very high, I think, but sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Forget math and science. Don't forget math and science. Wear a mask. We here at the channel fully endorse wearing masks when you're in public. Temple Garden from our opponent, C. Elijah. Oh, I'm so glad we kept this hand. So glad. Ooh, they did keep a full grip of hand, or full grip of cards though too. So, all right. I think we're actually pretty good against Bogles as long as we have. I mean, Ensnaring Bridge is really good here. What else is really good? Um, Obviously, Blast Zone is really good. Sun Petal Grove. All right, Spider Umbra. All right. I was gonna say, yeah, Ensnaring Bridge. I was gonna say Trinisphere is also really good. I don't know, a whole host of our artifacts are really good here. Damage. All right, one time mine. Matter Reshaper. It's not bad. I don't want them to know that we have. I don't want them to know that we have Blast Zone. So I think the idea is that they dump all of their stuff onto their Slippy Bogey Boy, and all right, Coronet down. You gonna drop another one? No. And then next turn we just blast some stuff away. Umbra and Daybreak Coronet will fall off. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to talk through things. We should have blocked there. That would have been a very, very profitable block. Well, pay the piper. All right. Umbra and Coronet fall off. Slippy Bogey Boy lives another day, and they are down to 4 enchantments. We would have ripped Walking Ballista, and Walking Ballista on 0 is not what you want. Let's not attack. Let's just keep this on defense since we're at 13 life. I think that's... Wow. My masterful playing has won us the game. People just don't like playing against Eldrazi Tron, I guess. We don't have anything that really targets anything, right? Well, I guess Walking Ballista is pretty bad here. We can only target their life. What do we bring in place of Walking Ballista? I mean, Trinisphere? Like, if we get the Trinisphere, Wormcoil, I guess. We just want creatures. Sky Sovereign? Flying Trip? Sure. We're on it like that. Try and take out all the targeting stuff. Hopefully that helps, but we'll see. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Letting it dive. Well, we've got turn 3 Tron. We have turn 3 Tron against Bogles, though. We'll keep this. I can fetch out for a bloomy. Oh, we're on the draw, too. I can fetch out for a Dryad Arbor right off the bat. Our opponent says hello. I'll say hi. Hey. Chalice. That is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Chalice of the Void. And we are fortunate enough to get down our map ahead of that. Next turn, we'll drop Chalice. Let's just hope. Let's hope we can fade for one turn. They'll have to play a land, and they could play maybe one enchantment. All right, Razorverge Thicket. Activated abilities cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. That is bizarre. Okay, I've never seen that out of Bogles. That is interesting. Well, I don't think that really shuts down much here. We're going to drop Chalice on 1. They could have a Force of Vigor, which would be pretty good because it would take out both these artifacts. But I'm hoping that this slows them down enough for us. Our opponent says, you are a pro champ, and then WP. And I just said TY for thank you. What is that, our second win? Second win. Alright. Let's jump in here. JT Alpha. VR Troopers. I don't know why I thought that. Do you think this is Justin Timberlake? Like, in disguise? Do you ever think, like, celebrities are on Moto? Probably not on Moto. They're probably playing MTG Arena, the fancy new client. Power plant, tower, we've got it all, ladies and gentlemen. We've got it all. And we are on the play. Ooh, you like to see it. You like to see it. Alright. Map. Have we gotten to play Mazemind? What? Oh, I cannot speak. Mazemind Tome yet tonight? Ooh, we're up against the blue deck. Opting. I couldn't tell if our opponent was being sarcastic in that last game. If they were, well, I mean, you were playing Bogles, so there's that. Not that there's anything wrong with playing Bogles, but another island for JT Alpha. And then we're gonna. They have counter magic up. Alright. Tower, power plant, and a mine. We're not making that mistake ever again. I mean, we probably will. Who am I kidding? Actually, let's drop Thought Knot here on turn 3. No wonder people are playing Eldrazi Tron. This is really fun. Just no counter for that, apparently. Let's see what they have in hand. Wow. Path the Exile, Opt, Cryptic Command. Let's just get rid of... What do we really care about? Let's get rid of Path the Exile. So there's some sort of blue-white deck. That's fair. What do we want to do next? Let's make good use of our mana here. Drop Reality. Reality Reshaper. Wow, I really cannot speak tonight. My apologies. So they're going to double opt. Opt. Alright, one opt down. Did they double opt? Opt. Flooded Strand down. I think they might have an opt. They did put that card at the bottom of their library, whatever they opted away with. Prairie Stream. Interesting. Alright, Stoneforge Mystic. That's fine. I'm hoping that... So they'll get something. But I have Walking Ballista. They get a Batter Skull. Naturally. Are you all excited about the new Stoneforge Mystic art? Ultimate Box Topper and Double Masters. Looks pretty sweet. Glad that they're doing a reprint. Chalice of the Void. Chalice of the Void. I could drop Chalice of the Void on 4. That'd be really funny. Don't want to do that, though. I think what we want to do... Drop this. Get rid of Stoneforge Mystic. Then we drop Tome. And we drop Chalice. Oh, don't do it to me. Alright. Get rid of this. And then we'll swing in for 7, which would be great. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Unless they have a Vapor Snag or a Pongify, I think we're okay. Alright, they're down to 12. We get to play Mazemind Tome. Alright, they let that resolve, and we get to play a Chalice for 1, which means that we have Path Protection and we have Opt Protection. They're opting here. Smart play. And Batterskull is now stuck in their hand, but they will have Cryptic mana up, so they'll be able to tap down our team. So that's something to think about. Gotta tap down that team. So they're keeping up Cryptic mana. Oh, we didn't scry. We should have scried. All right, let's go to combat. Sensible. And then they have Mystic Sanctuary next turn, but with this off, I mean, we can just scry now. Let's scry me a river. Actually, do you want that? Let's put that on the... maybe we should have kept it, because then we could just pump Walking Ballistas and ping our opponent. I'm gonna... Hans and Franz, we are coming to pump you up. So they're just playing Batterskull. I mean, sure. That's something, I guess. It's +4/+4. It's a living weapon. Yada, yada, yada. And I was really tired the next day. Let's see, 4, 10. Let's get this ballista. Super big. Yeah, we should have kept ballista. It would have been wiser to not scry on my turn. You know, then we can kind of play around. But what are you gonna do? Map. It's kind of not what I want. Well, I mean, it's not what I want because I can't cast it. Well, I'm not gonna make that mistake. Not gonna make that mistake. Alright, so... Alright, so we are gonna take care of this little germ token. And we got there. We got there. All through the power of Walking Ballista. Also, I don't know if any of you have seen, but I really dig... Sorry. Display. That's better. Where is it? I really dig this art by Daniel Lundgren. I think maybe I've said it before on the channel, but like I just love... I love the little birds flying in the background. Like, I don't know, it's just so cool. Anyways, we're up against blue-white control. Blue-white control. This card's gonna be super in handy. We just totally outplayed them. I mean, turn 3 Tron, that was pretty sweet. It's so hard to know what to bring in, I guess. Wormcoil's not really great. I'm not playing any Wormcoil. I mean... I could bring in a little bit more removal, but like they only have Stoneforge Mystic. We'll just run it back. Run it back. Who was controlling whom? Is it whom? Or is it who? Who won it? I really want to know. This is a terrible hand. Isn't it? I mean... Lands aren't very, like, coalescent, but I do have 2 Chalice of the Voids. But I'm on the draw. they're on the play, they'll probably be able to keep things out of. Yeah, I don't like that hand much. This has Cavern of Souls at least. I like this a lot better. We'll keep this. What do we want to put at the bottom? I kind of think that we want to put Karn at the bottom. Just on the power of, like, hopefully we just start sticking our creatures. We'll probably fetch out, too, for a temple here. I'm going to lean more into the creature package. Alright, Expedition map. I really want that new box topper art. Expedition map. That is pretty slick. I am very, very like excited. I'm kind of hoping to kind of bling out my Tron deck. Fascinating. Okay, well they play Hollow Fountain tapped. I guess they kind of don't worry. I guess they kind of are anticipating me just cracking the map. That changes everything. I'm gonna play a plant and pass the turn. We'll see what they do here. Good to note that they have white mana up as well for Path to Exile. I hate playing against Path to Exile so much. I don't know what it is about getting one of my creatures path versus like. Alright, so they play Field of Ruin. Well, that's fine. We will crack 4. We are gonna, if they Field of Ruin, they're smart here. They're gonna Field of Ruin at our upkeep, I think. So I'm gonna fetch out for a temple still. We'll see what they make. So hopefully that invalidates their Field of Ruin. Yeah. And then they'll tap out. Yes. Because I knew, since we know that that was going to happen, we'll just lean back on the other plan. So they have 1. Oh, Chalice of the Void. Chalice of the Void. Oh, what are the odds? Oh, so tricky. Alright, we're going to play map here. Let's see if they counter this. If they counter this, I'm okay with that. Okay. It's just, it's too good of an opportunity. Shuts down their ops, shuts down a lot of things here. Come on, resolve. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we knew that was a, not an opportunity, but we knew that that was a possibility. Okay, so we got 1 counter spell out of their hands. That's good. Interesting that they didn't let me. We also have Cavern of Souls, which is fantastic. So I'm going to drop that and then drop Thought Knots here. That'll guarantee a resolve, and then we'll see what happens after that. Ghost Quarter. Bet you wish you had saved your Field of Ruin for this land, huh? Huh? Sucker. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take a look at our opponent's hand and have ultimate knowledge. Big brain energy. Here we go. What does JT Alpha have in their hand? Whoa! So they definitely had Cryptic Command mana up. And Logic Knot mana. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Alright. So Logic Knot is pretty much on offline. 750. Maybe Cryptic Command was a better choice. So they play their planes. And they'll keep Cryptic mana up, which is fine. Hawking Ballista. That's pretty good. Our opponent gave us a bunch of ellipses. There's eclipses. No, it's ellipses. You know, those little dots. Maybe they thought that we took the wrong card, but I don't know. Not giving our opponent an opportunity to counter any of our spells. I mean, if they want to bounce, whatever, but I'm going to swing in. Alright, they're going to take 4 here. And then we have mana up to crack map. Mystic Sanctuary going back on top of their deck. That seems like a good, fair Magic play. I don't know why I don't get tilted when people play Mystic Sanctuary against me. Maybe it's because I play enough blue to know its true value. Spiny Mouse. It's a good card. It's fine. Alright. They're paying costs. They're going to draw 2 cards. That means... Well, have they... Well, they played a land. They played Sanctuary, so... Alright, let's crack map here. We've got all sorts of weird lands. But you know what I'm going to get here is Bonder's Enclave. This will help us start drawing lands since we're kind of in a slow grind, you know? Map. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's move to combat. They may or may not have path. They have path. They have path. Alright. We're going to drop map. This will give us some options here. Okay, so looks like they're rejection map. That seems totally fine to me. I already played a land. I played the Enclave. During their next turn, we'll draw a land off of Enclave. See, that was kind of the idea that I had, like, going into this was, you know, if your game stalls out, like, you know, we just need more threats. All right, they're opting twice over. They still have Cryptic mana up. They still have Logic not mana up. I think they're trying to get some value out of a counter with Cryptic Command, but I'm not going to let them if I can do it. All right, let's draw a card off of Enclave. That's what we want to see, baby. Got a tower here. Play a tower. This. And this. I won't be able to draw here. But, alright, we're going to play out Reality Smasher. Can't be countered. So, we'll move into combat. I mean, time's running out on them to use that Cryptic Command. Like, Cryptic Bounce. Nope, tap and draw. Okay, so Cryptic Command out of their hand. Also, they played Mystic Sanctuary. So they have a bunch of cards in hand that we don't know, except for Logic Knot, but we've been playing around that the entire time. Very, very clever of us. That Cavernous Souls is single-handedly... We just got the GG from our opponent. That was pretty big brain. Pretty fun. Cavernous Souls... Man, that Cavernous Souls just crushed. Alright. So we beat Jun, we beat Bogles, we beat Blue-White Control. Wow. No wonder Eldrazi Tron is at the top of the format. Let's make another room. We also beat Jun, I don't know how, because we absolutely like shouldn't have won that game or won that match. I think our opponent just got salty and scooped. That's part of it, so. Alright, we are waiting for more players to join. Ooh, we're up against Star-Lord. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright, Star-Lord. Bring it on. Bring it on. Alright. We got a tower and a power plant and a power plant, and we got a reality smasher. I think this is pretty keepable. Ooh, their Luris deck. Alright. What do they got? Also, I'm very excited that Mishra's Bauble is getting a reprint. Hopefully that drops the price of it online. Online, it's like $18? It's absurd. So, fingers crossed. Oh, we're up against Blitz. Ooh, we're up against Blitz, huh? Karn the Great Creator. Well, I guess we'll see. This is an exciting video. I love the fact that we've been going up against really high-tiered decks. Alright, Bloodstained Mire cracked for Star-Lord. Even kind of looks like Star-Lord. Just need some headphones. Ow! That was really loud. Alright. Swift Spear, that's fine. And Swift Spear, that's not okay. This deck is so fast. Do we take 3? I mean, I think it's okay to take 3. They're not... Unless they gut shot here, like, before damage, 3 is fine. And they have 3 cards. A Blast Zone is coming in real handy here. Eldrazi Temple. Yeah, we can get a blocker down would be really good. Kind of slow the bleeding a little bit. Because we want to be able to get Blast Zone down and crack it. So if we can if we can fade like a couple more turns, that'd be amazing. But we'll see, we'll see. Check this out. It's like a plus sign. Or like a little person. There's his head and his arm and the little feet. Seal of Fire. Alright. Prowess trigger. Prowess. So it looks like it's some sort of Rakdos version of this deck. Also, Soulscar Mages are like surprisingly more expensive than I thought they would be. Alright, so we lose our blocker, unfortunately. 2, 4, 6, and we're gonna take 6 damage. Unless we... We should probably put that on the hand. That is unfortunate. Overgrown Tomb? Interesting. So it's some sort of like Jun style prowess deck. Alright, so we're down to 11. We need something good off the top. That's not good enough. We need to fade for one more turn, and I don't know if we can do it. Well, we'll see. If we can fade for one turn, they have 2 cards in hand, and we can stabilize. I think we might be okay. We just gotta not take 11 damage this turn, so fingers crossed. They're up to 3 cards. We are up to however many cards are in our hand. Apparently there's 6. Alright, I'm gonna swing. We're definitely gonna block. Yeah, that's what I was thinking you were going to do. We'll block here. Alright. And then we'll just do this. And we'll take 2. I'm hoping. Hoping it's just 2. Alright, Wooded Foothills for our opponent. They're cracking it. Oh my gosh, what if they played another Swift Spear? Oh, you know what? They have Luris, so if they, like, get... Oh my gosh, they're playing right into our hands. This is gonna be the sweetest blast zone of all time. Play out another 1-drop. No, they move Luris to their hand. Okay. Unfortunately for you... we were able to fade just enough. Alright. That was a, what you call a value play? What was that, like a 4-for-1? Oh my gosh. We are at 9 life. They are also at 12, surprisingly enough. All the shocking, I guess, and fetching. So they can play Luris, and then they can play 2 more. Well, I guess they can play only 1 more creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll have an... I mean, we'll have Reality Smasher on our turn, so there's that. They don't play Soulscar Mage, which actually feels pretty good. Probably because they want to get in with damage. I'd rather have that than the lasting damage here. Alright. Taking damage. Going to my turn. Alright, we're at 8. Matter Reshaper? I mean, that's pretty good too. I could drop Matter Reshaper and then have a block up. I don't want to take 4 life off of this Dismember just to get rid of Luris, but I can't let them keep getting card advantage. I think it's kind of a... I think we kind of have to do it. I don't know if this is the right play, but I just can't let them keep getting creatures. And then, you know what? We'll drop Matter Reshaper here. We'll have a blocker. We'll lose mana. This might not have been the right play, but we couldn't let them keep recurring all of those creatures. Yeah. So, what's in our sideboard? Goyf? Alright, they are playing some kind of weird. Mountain, swamp, forest. We got a Sundering Titan. We would need to rip the right land, though. Alright. So, they still have 1 card in hand. They swing, we're blocking. They're not going to swing. They have a 5-6, but we have a 5-5. Mine. Not exactly, but we have a Reality Smasher. You know what? I'm gonna press them this time. Alright. We'll drop our own Reality Smasher. They have 1 card in hand. 5-6. I mean, we wouldn't be able to get past that Goyf, unfortunately. Okay. But we have a big boy blocker, which is great. Or a big girl blocker. Either way. Ooh. Inquisition, they're getting nothing off of us, but they get to see our hand. So they'll know that we have another Reality Smasher. We are stabilizing out at 4. Which means if they were playing white, we would die to a Boros Charm. But they're not playing white, so how about that? Any kind of attacks here? Alright, we're gonna block with Reality. Well, double block? Okay. Let's double block here. I don't think they have Teamer Battle Rage, but you never know. So I'm going to take out our Reality Smasher, which is fine. Thanks. Probably shouldn't have double blocked. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was going to get rid of the Goyf. Ooh, that's really good too. Temple this. Temple this. And we get a mine. Or I could just get another blast zone. No, we want to get a mine. I want to be able to... I want to be able to start stabilizing. We are in the very fortunate nature that we have a blocker here. Yes. What do we get here? I mean, Trinisphere feels pretty good. Really tax them on their mana. Walking Ballista? How much mana do I have left? I've only got 3, so I can't quite do it this turn. Let's get a... Do we get an Ensnaring Bridge? Let's get a Trinisphere. Let's tax their mana. Alright. We're stabilizing. This has got really grindy, but I think we're doing okay here. No attacks. We want to keep this back up on blocks. This is turn 8, so... And if next turn I can get a Sundering Titan and then just completely turn off their mana. Or next turn I can also get a Walking Ballista and completely destroy their Monastery Swiftspear. So... I mean, one bolt, they can only, unless they play another land, they can only play one spell, so. Which will only trigger prowess once. So we have the answers. We got the answers. Look at this deck grind. Grind! To a fine powder. A dust, if you will. Alright, waiting on Star-Lord. I think we are in very, very good shape here. What game is this? Is this a game 1? Oh my gosh. This game's going on forever. Ugh. I really want to try playing that Is It Blitz deck. I think that one would be super, super fun. Plays into my love of red and blue. I gotta pick up some Soulscar Mages. I think I have some Swiftspears, and the rest of the deck's pretty much built. I have the Manamorphosis. It's pretty cheap, too. Like, I mean, like, you can build a budget version for pretty cheap. Alright, we're just waiting on Star-Lord here. Let's take a look at our sideboard, figure out what we want to get while we're waiting. You know, I kind of am thinking Sundering Titan. I can just drop and then take out a swamp, a mountain, and a forest. Ooh. Return target creature card and destroy target artifact. Okay. They really thought about it, and they knew what they wanted to do. Alright, so we get back Luris, which isn't great for us. They're going to be able to cast Luris. Interesting. Huh. They're down to 11. We get a swamp, so they're gonna cast Luris here. They don't have any. They don't have anything to trigger prowess, anything that they can cast. So that was a good play, a very good play on our by our opponent here. Good to know that they're running some K commands to deal with artifacts. Cavern of Souls, that's pretty good too. All right. We had a whole turn to think about it while they were thinking about it. Yes. Let's see. What's 4? I could just get Walking Ballista and then they just have no value, right? Because I can play a Walking Ballista for, let's see, 6, 5? Yeah. That's a much better play. Let's get Walking Ballista. 3, 6... 10. We play Walking Ballista for 5 here. They don't have any cards in hand, and we can just wipe out their 2 threats. What did I say I was gonna get? Because Walking Ballista is easily the right call here, right? Oh, I was thinking Sundering Titan. We got there. We stabilized at 4, baby. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm gonna go into the sideboard. I don't know how he did it, but it was we played very patiently, and we really thought out our lines, and, you know, we had a very risky dismember, but helped out in the end, so we want removal. Absolutely we want removal. Ulamog feels really good, but it also feels really late. Same thing with Spirit Dragon? Spirit Dragon feels good, but a little too late. Keep in mind we are on the draw. I'm going to drop 1 Ineffable and bring in 1 Worm Coil with the hopes that we... Right? If it gets hit by a K command, we're okay with that because we get the 2 creatures. But we also gain life if we're able to get there and block with it. So, fingers crossed. Alright. We have a temple and a waste and a locking ability and a spatial contortion. We'll keep this. We could be able to drop Thought Knots here turn 3, not turn 4, but we also have a spatial contortion to deal with any pesky creatures that happen. We got really, I mean, because we were able to like stall out long enough to play the that blast zone. Oh my gosh, that was so clutch. And then we just kind of sat and like waited. All right, we might be getting Inquisitioned here. I don't know. We'll see. Very intense game. All right, Blood Crypt from our opponent. We're getting Thought Seized. Even worse. Alright, so we probably are going to lose Thought Knots here. I feel like that would be the right call here. We might lose our removal. For those without the Planeswalker spark, the merest touch of the blind eternities can kill Ugin. Don't you think Ugin should sound like this, like, raspy... Yeah, we lost it. It's, like, raspy, like... Oh, I'm a wise old dragon. But, like, he sounds like this, like, hard, like... I'm gonna get ya, like, in Arena, if you've listened to any of the audio. Alright, Baubles entered the effect area, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, can't wait for these to drop in price. I'll probably pick up a playset once that happens. I am wanting to play some Death Shadow on the deck, but this card is holding me back. Alright, they draw a card off of their bauble. We get a repeat. Hard to repeat. We'll play a Temple. It's always so tricky to know what to play. Like, I guess when you have the Tron pieces and the Temple pieces in hand, sometimes it's like, I kind of want to play that one, and then you kind of like don't want to play because, like, what if you draw the Tron piece, or what if you draw? So there's a little bit of back and forth. You kind of have to just lean into it. All right, they're powissing. That makes sense. Do you think that Mishra's Bauble is a fair card for Modern? Let me know in the comments down below. It is a 0-cost artifact. Normally those have been pretty tricky. It's interesting that they didn't do it on their turn, but they're down to 2 cards, by the way. I just noticed that. I mean... Chow's on 1. They only have 1 land, too. I guess I can't play 0-cost. This is turn 3. Do they have another land? Wow, they just drew a ton of cards. Well, they're up to 4. Alright, swinging for 1. I wonder if they... I mean, you can still... Oh, they're stuck on 1 land. This is great news for us. I'm We're playing a tower. The tower. We might actually get to Ugin the Ineffable here. I wonder how many lands the Blitz deck is playing, because I can't imagine that they're... Alright. Alright, we got there. They just didn't get it. Alright, so we're 4-0 right now. Pretty cool. Marin Moon! Are we going to play Marin? Big fan! Ooh. We won the die roll, so we will go first. Wow, I'm all nervous. This is really exciting. If you haven't checked out Marin's channel, check it out. She does a lot of fun content. Got Temple, Tower, Ballista. I don't know what it is in the dark. Let's mulligan this hand. I know we have a Temple. This is much better. Power plant. We got some ballistas. We'll keep this. We'll have a tome to help scry. Put waste down to the bottom. This is for the 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure this is the fifth one. All right, we're on the play, so let's play a tower and pass the turn. Concealed courtyard from our opponent. Thank goodness, no Thoughtseize. Alright. Back to us. Ooh, Reality Smasher. You know. Alright, we're going to drop this tome, that new hot tech that everybody's playing. This time we're going to scry on our opponent's turn and not on our turn, like we did that last time. So silly. Alright, another courtyard from our opponent. Ooh, is this that white tokens? So if you listen to the dive down, they were talking about this new mono white tokens deck. And so I'm wondering if this is what our opponent is playing. We need a land here. Tower? No. We do need a land, but it's not the land I want. Hopefully we rip a mine. One time, another time mine. Oh, so happy. So happy. Undo. Alright, so we want to drop Reality Smasher here. And I think Walking Ballista actually is really good against tokens. So I've been messing around with that Mono White's tokens list. You might see it in a short stack episode if I ever get back to making those videos. Alright, so opponent down 5 life. So it's also important to note opponent could have Force of Virtue, so depending on what they play here. Okay. They definitely are on the Mono White's list. They might be splashing black. I've been thinking about how good Bitter Blossom would be in that kind of build. So they could have a Force of Virtue on my turn if I swing in. So I just have to be extra careful. So we played a lot of really powerful decks. Alright, this is actually really good. We want this on top. We'll be able to drop a gigantic ballista. A 5-er. No. An 8. I was wrong. I was really hoping it would be an 8. A 5-er. We'll drop a 4. We'll be able to take out one human. We'll see what they have here. Also, white mana up, so it could have path mana. We'll see. Ooh, we got there. We're so close to the 5-0. Even though we're playing in practice leagues. But we are playing legitimate decks. This should be noted. Alright. What do we want to bring in against this? That's much better. We are just slam-a-jamming. I feel like Chalice of the Void isn't so great. Like, targeted removal is good, but it's not like where you want to be against that token stack. Because, like, they just make twofers, like 2-for-1s all the time, and then you're just not feeling good about it. All right, let's bring in another Walking Ballista. Maybe take out an Ugin and another Ugin? I don't know. I don't have any... So, 100% take out this card and put in Oblivion Stone. 100%. I also don't know what they could be bringing in against us. Could just bring in Ensnaring Bridge and Blind. We'll bring in this as a value piece, and we'll see if that's enough to get there. We'll see. All right, Marin Moon. We're one game away. Tower, Power Plant, Chalice of the Void, 2 temples, and a map. We have Tron, but we don't really have any interaction besides Chalice. We'll keep this. We will try to set up Tron and hope that that is good enough to get, and we'll draw into something. We are on the draw. All right. Thoughtseize. Paying costs. So my plan is like I have a plan. Is to drop tower, play map, and then maybe fade one turn if I think I can do it, and then play yeah. Drop tower, play map, and then hopefully play Chalice of the Void on 2. If we can play Chalice on 2, that's way better than playing Chalice on 1 in this deck, against this deck. There's a lot of other things in the mono-white tokens list that I'm playing are like Gather the Townsfolk, the Servo Exhibition one, Raise the Alarm, Intangible Virtue, all those things. So, we're just waiting for our opponent. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. They lost connection, and maybe they're having connection problems, because I'm seeing a lost connection. So, alright. Here we go. Concealed Courtyard and a Legion's Landing. Okay. So, I think that's the plan. If I can drop... It depends on what I draw. If I draw a Mine, that'd be amazing. Tome. Okay. So we'll play map. And then we'll pass the turn. Concealed Courtyard for our opponent, Marin Moon. Gather Townsfolk. See what I'm saying? Like, this deck is the real deal. I think it needs a little bit of tweaking, but after that, I don't think that it's going to be, like, you're off to the races. I do like the splash of black. You can really, there's some really good stuff that you can do with that. All right. Going to our turn. Blast Zone. All right, well, that's pretty good. All right. Pass the turn. We'll be taking 3, depending on what they do here. Planes. All right, they're gonna flip Legion's Landing. It should be noted. All right, Legion's Landing, Adano, so they'll be able to start making tokens. Okay, so they're just playing it out. 2, 4, 6. We're gonna take 6 here. All right, we're down to 13. This isn't looking good for us. Being on the draw is really difficult. All right, let's crack this sucker. Let's get the mine. We're gonna get it right this time. That is the one that we wanted, right? All right. Reality Smasher. I mean, maybe we just go off of the Chalice of the Void. 2, 4, 6. I don't know if I can afford to take another 6. I could take 5. They're also gaining life every turn. Decisions. What do I do? Two, 4, 6. All right. All right, we're gonna drop this first. What's going on? All right, I think I clicked it one too many times. My apologies. I shouldn't play that tome first. Okay. That's what happened. It's currently 2. I can't... Oh, that was dumb. So stupid. Well, we're going to make use of our mana. I think we hold back on defense. Might not be the right play, but we'll do it anyways. Sheffet Dunes for our opponent. Also notable that they only have 3 cards in hand. Okay, so they're swinging. I'm going to block one of these. Try and soak up the damage. They might have another... Okay, so they gain some life. We're down to 9. Let's scry. Power plant? Oh, that's not really what we need right now. Bottom. Chalice of the Void. I mean, it's not bad. All right. We're going to do this right. Drop this on 2. All right. I'm going to drop this on 2. See if this forces anything out of their hand if they have Raise the Alarm. All right. I'll drop this on 1. Crud. I gotta do that backwards. I always forget about that. Alright. So... I have 5 life. 25. I think we just hold back to block? Doesn't seem like a very intuitive thing to be doing since they keep gaining life every time. Alright, so they're gonna create that. We should play Ghost Quarter next turn and take out Adanto. I think that's a very wise choice. Alright, so they're playing the Windbrisk Heights, the Hideaway. Face down card into the exile zone. So they can play it if they just swing with all three. Okay, so they'll be able to play it. A block here. Just take out one of these. We're going to take 4. I think it's a little too late. Honestly. Did not come prepared for tokens. The only thing here that can save me is an Ugin. That's not what we want. We want an Ugin. Ugin or bust. Karn? I mean, that's pretty good too. They Ghost Quarter here. We can Ghost Quarter Adanto. Force them to... It's interesting that they didn't do this, so... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's get rid of Adanto. That's fine. And I have 4 mana up. Yep. Force them to crack it. Create another token. That's fine. They just don't need them. I don't need them making tokens every turn. It's going to get old real fast. Alright. Ghost Quarter's out of the way. We do have a little bit of insurance here with Chalice of the Void, mind you. Alright. Choose an artifact from outside the game. What do we want to get here? Do we want to get Ensnaring Bridge? Feels like that's kind of what I want right now. And then, I brought in all of my... They're at 29. Well, let's get as grindy as we want to get here. Let's drop Ensnaring Bridge. Alright. So Reality Smasher can attack, and I think our only outs... This will give us time to get to Ugin. This will give us time to get to our Walking Ballistas in the deck. This will get us time to set things up to get to a victory. 2, 4, 6. I mean, honestly, I think we're dead, though. This will give us no time. I completely did not think that through. Wait. Reset blockers. Alright. I want to block one of these. 3? I mean... That's fine. I'm fine with Karn biting the biscuit on this. Karn's gone. They attacked with all 3. They get Windbrisk Heights activation. Spectral Possession, sure. Silent Clearing, sure. Draw a card. I'm really... Ladies and gentlemen, please. Please. Oh my gosh, they're at 32 life. I mean, we just need to rip Ugin. Where's this mine? No, we want that at the bottom. Okay. Reality Smasher. That's pretty good. This means that they cannot attack unless they have some kind of way to get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. Oh my gosh. This is a nail biter. So, all tokens can't attack, and all Anthem effects makes it even worse. We won the match! Woo! We got the 5-0! Very, very fun games. Yeah, and so I think that's, what is that, 5? So, Eldrazi Tron big and strong. What do we face down? We face down Jun, Bogles, Blue Eye Control. What else do we face down? Maybe we didn't get the 5-0. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Oh no, we faced down Blitz and the new Mono Whites list. So yeah, that was insane. I mean, I probably should have put it in a. I probably should have ran the deck through a league, but you know, you don't have to. I'm bringing this in. This is in. That would have helped so many times over. Torpor Orb, you gone. Yeah, I'm digging this list. This list is super great. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would. Maybe I would drop an Ulamog to bring in another Ugin Spirit Dragon. If tokens are gonna be a thing, but you know, we got there. Once again, thank you for watching the video. It was very exciting. We played some very competitive decks. I had a blast. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe so that you can have the high ground. Until next time, bye-bye from the KyGuy.
I have the high ground!